Hello, today we'll be looking at the Durnil Patreon lore so far.
My patrons. Drew, I forgot to kidnap you. Next date is March 19th, 2023.
So this is where the lore officially starts. One patron is saying that he's going to kidnap him, and after this is where the lore has officially started.
Boy, do I love Arby's. Drew's Eritrean grandma. Portugal is not Drew's Balkans. Argentinian grandpa. $20 is a lot, Drew. Fat Norwal. Brighton is the Caleb, best. The Mexican 760. Jack Traven's annoying
John
friend.
Denver.
Plugs and Pork Girl. 567.
Fresh
Robert
Animations.
Rye,
The
Polish
Weeknd.
of the Great
Commonwealth.
Thwick and
Carmel
Hamster.
S.
And Zany Boy.
This is Dave.
Now this is the next video from which the lore has started.
Help, this is the real Drew. I was kidnapped and that's the imposter.
So this is saying that Drew has been kidnapped and he's trying to inform us that is the imposter. We don't know who the imposter is, at least he's trying to inform us who he is.
Argentinian
The slow,
grandpa.
depressing Portugal
Shang
collapse has begun.
A
Brighton
follow
in the
amateur
West. $20 is a lot.
John
Jack
Traven's
Traven's
annoying
Kids
friend.
know his
Love.
best girl.
Fresh.
Robert
Rye, the Great Ralph. The Polish
I
Mexican
kidnapped Drew.
760.
His ransom is 5
Zany
fillet of
Boy.
fish,
And why
he's
am I
at
doing this?
308 Negro Royal Lane.
So the 308 Negro Royal Lane is probably where his address is, and that's how the kidnappers got to know where he lives.
Big thanks to my patrons.
I am the kidnapper, and I have moved Drew to a Patagonian.
So now the kidnapper is informing us that he has moved Drew to a Patagonian village, but he is currently being held hostage.
Village is real. I'm
Drew's
not a paid
Argentinian
actor. The
grandpa.
slow, depressing
Drew
Portugal
Durnil
collapse.
is
Asher,
colorblind.
200.
Carmel
Brighton
S.
is the best.
Reagan's
Amateur
anarcho
archaeologist.
Fresh.
Jack
I've
Traven's
almost
annoying
managed to
friend.
escape the imposter.
Robert
Suspected.
So it is saying that so there are apparently two Drews. One could be an AI clone, or he could just be a normal clone. But he's saying that he has escaped the imposter, and this is very well hidden, so we cannot listen to it very properly.
Carrie knows best girl. The great Polish Lithuanian. Why is the real Drew pays imposter $20?
And one was asking who is the real Drew. At least that's what I think I heard. Also, we'll be seeing Drew's Argentinian grandpa a lot here, and he's not helping Drew, which is very strange. It could be that he is on the side of the imposters and the AI clones.
Big thanks to the patrons. I am the kidnapper. I oofed Drew since no one paid his ransom. This channel's
So now the kidnapper has killed Drew, as I guess no one had paid his rent because he was not making any money as he had been kidnapped.
now run by AI.
Someone is saying that this channel is now being run by an AI clone of Drew, who is using his voice and his features.
Zany Boy. I'm not a paid grandpa. $20 is a lot. Asher, 200. Chester, tiny Reagan's a narc. Inquisitor, Isaiah, John Denver, 567. The Polish Lithuanian Commonwealth. And why am I doing this?
Now this is apparently the last lore video that has been dropped.
To Drew now. Australia is real. I am not a paid
fat
Norwal's
Norwal.
Argentinian.
Let's start this again.
Denver. Australia is real.
Now training him. Yeah, I've heard things. Big thanks to my patrons.
I have cloned Drew, and I'm now training him to fight the imposter doing these.
So apparently now the real Drew, the real Drew, has been cloned. So apparently it could be that the person who the kidnapper killed was actually another AI, another clone of Drew, or it could be that Drew was not really killed, but he was actually just trying to scare us. And now Drew has been cloned again, and now he's trained, and now a patron is training Drew to fight the imposter who is apparently making these videos, suggesting that the real Drew is not the person making these videos.
Subscribe to Drew now.
John Denver.
Australia is real. I am not a paid
fat
Norwal's
Norwal.
Argentinian
Caleb
grandpa.
Henson.
Amateur
Good old
archaeologist.
Ryan.
Inquisitor.
Jerry know his
Annoying
best
friend.
girl.
Luxembourg.
Pat
Robert
Lover.
Robert
The
Rye.
Polish
The
Lithuanian
Ralph. The
Commonwealth.
Mexican hamster. And
Zany
why am I
Boy.
doing this?
So we can still hear the whispers of that I have killed Drew because no one paid his rent, as this channel is run by AI. I will link this playlist, but this is basically what the lore is right now, and we can only see it in the Patreon stories, and it's really interesting how these patrons are able to create a story, because Drew always says the names of his patrons, and the lore is insane. So up until now, a person is going to kidnap Drew on some date, I don't remember really, and Drew had been kidnapped, and he was trying to inform us about an imposter. The imposter is probably the person making these videos, and he has only been referred to as the imposter for until now. And then Drew had been killed, but actually not, because the person is saying that he had cloned the actual real Drew. So maybe he was scaring us, or that was another clone who another patron had made. And a person was suspecting before it was even told that this channel is being run by an AI, which could be true. And there are still someone saying that this channel is run by AI, and Drew's Argentinian grandpa is not doing anything till now. And Drew had apparently died, but he also didn't. And now someone is cloned Drew, trying to make him fight fighting the person who is making this video. That's great.
Drew's patrons creating a story about him getting kidnapped and held hostage, executed, and AI taking over his channel and making a clone to defeat the AI.
Yeah, this is basically the entire lore in one sentence. Although this is just a more expressive way, or I guess you could say a more intricate way of telling the lore of this. So thank you for watching. This is the lore of Drew Durnil's Patreon.